everyone. I'm so sorry for the delay. We had some technical difficulties there. So thank you ever so much for bearing with me. I suppose these are the troubles that we have when working from home. So my name's Edward Bosworth. I will be talking to you about the University of Lincoln, our great city and our university. Of this quick presentation. If you have any questions, then please feel free to ask away. So first and foremost, hopefully you can see my screen and hear me. So as you can see in front of you, I'll start at the end. This is where our students graduate. This is the great cathedral in Lincoln, an extremely grand building at the top of the hill. All of our postgraduates, all of our undergraduates, everybody who graduates from Lincoln University gets a graduation ceremony at the cathedral. It's yeah, extremely beautiful building. So if you don't know where Lincoln is as a city, it's within the centre of the country. You can see it on the map just there. We're extremely close to East Midlands Airport. We're close to Manchester Airport and Birmingham Airport. And for the students who arrive in London, we actually offer a free collection service for our students to get them up to Lincoln University from their flights. We have 5 direct trains a day running to London, and they take around about an hour and a half, so very accessible, and yes, very central to the country. With regards to our university ranking highlights, so Lincoln is actually ranked within the top 20 in the UK, something that we're extremely proud of. It was ranked 17th overall within the Guardian University Guide this year. We have a number of subjects ranked within the top 10%, and we have a 96% success rate of our most recent graduates getting employment. We're also a gold standard university, and we're awarded a TEF Gold with regards to from the National Teaching Framework with regards to our teaching standards. So just moving on to those subjects that are ranked highly. So as you can see at the top of your screen, we are ranked first in the hospitality, event management and tourism, 7th in history, 7th in journalism and public relations, 9th in film production and photography. And then at the bottom, you will see a number of science subjects. So 2nd in chemistry, for example. We were unfortunately beaten by by Oxford University there, but it's something we're extremely proud of. So with regards to our global alumni, we very much see ourselves as being a international university. 9% of our students currently are international students. So with regards to Turkish students in particular, we have a number studying with us at the moment. They study across programs within the College of Arts, College of Social Sciences, and the Lincoln International Business School. We currently have students from Turkey studying at both undergraduate and postgraduate level. Some graduate destinations, so some of our Turkish students have gone on to work at the likes of Google, Oracle, McLaren Automotive, Turk Telecom, and the Ministry of Foreign Affairs. So something the University of Lincoln are extremely proud of is the research that we undertake here at the university. More than half of our research is actually rated as world leading, and that was quite recently. So with regards to that research, we lead the way with farming robotics. We're creating new antibiotics to beat drug-resistant infection, and we're creating a new vision for cancer treatment. So our science offering is extremely strong with regards to these fields. So one of the main benefits to Lincoln as a university city is our city centre campus. Now, lots of universities have campuses, however, they're usually located outside of the city, and lots of universities are within the city, but they're usually broken up and spread throughout the city. Lincoln has the best of both worlds. The University of Lincoln has a campus university that you can walk the entirety of in 15 minutes. It is also based right in the centre of the city, so there's no need for cost of travel, no need for taxis, no need for buses. Everything is within walking distance and extremely accessible. So since being opened by Queen Elizabeth in 1996, the university has invested more than £300 million in its facilities. So whilst the city is extremely old and cultural and beautiful, it's an extremely modern university. So if you imagine lots of stone and beautiful old buildings mixed with the modern facilities that we have on the university, that gives you a good idea of Lincoln University as a whole. This map in front of you, this little picture here, should be extremely informative to give you that real good idea of how close together and close-knit the campus is. Everything with a number on it is actually, if you can hear some noise in the background, unfortunately that is my dogs. The doorbell has just rung, and they are getting loud. I suppose that's one of the hazards of working from home at the moment with the current situation. So everything at the front with a number on it is part of the Brayford campus. So everything from number 26 on the right to number 25 on the left. That includes accommodation. It includes student study buildings. It includes everywhere that your lectures will be held. It's all there. And then within the top of this screen, where you can see the cathedral on the hill just here, that's the city centre. So everything can be walked within 10 to 15 minutes and is extremely accessible. So as I said, very beautiful city. Lincoln is actually one of Europe's great historic cities. It was discovered 2,000 years ago and was originally a Roman settlement. Since then, we've had the Lincoln Cathedral be built in the 11th century and the castle, which dates back to 1068. We actually have one of the 4 surviving copies of the Magna Carta within the castle, which was created in 1215. There are a lot of, you may not know Lincolnshire as a place, you may not know Lincoln as a city, but hopefully you'll know some of our famous people from Lincolnshire. Sir Isaac Newton, the mathematician, the apple falling from the head with gravity, he was from Lincolnshire, as was one of our first ever female Prime Minister, Margaret Thatcher. So Lincoln is a great place to live. It's extremely safe. I have lived in Lincoln for, well, I'm 32, so I've lived here for most of my life. Lincoln is an extremely safe place. It was actually voted as the friendliest place in the UK by the Eden Project in 2016, and is ranked among the top 5 happiest places to live and work. It was also rated as one of the 5 most affordable places by the Times newspaper to live as a student. We often think of ourselves as the parents' university because parents are often so happy to send their children to Lincoln because it's affordable, safe, and extremely welcoming. So with regards to entry requirements specific to yourself, we offer a full range of entry points. So for students who have studied the Turkish educational system and are leaving to look at a undergraduate degree, we offer our foundation entry and our international year 1 entry. They are both run by our partner study group. However, they're very much seen as students on campus. Now, if you were a student who has studied at an international school and you have an IB diploma of between 27 and 34, we would love to accept you at our undergraduate year 1 entry. We do also accept undergraduate advanced entry at either year 2 or year 3. These are offered across all courses at the university, and applications are considered on a case-by-case basis. Now, with regards to the postgraduate level entry, we just require successful completion of a bachelor's degree and a minimum GPA of 2.5 out of 4. With regards to our English language requirements, we typically need an IELTS score of 6.0. However, I understand at the moment that there is issues attending IELTS centres. So within the next week or so, we will be announcing which online tests we will be accepting. So moving on to tuition fees and scholarships. With regards to our undergraduate courses, we're looking at around about £4,000 to £16,000 per year. Postgraduate courses, again, similar, and research courses similar. With regards to the payment breakdown, we're looking for £2,000 cash deposit as our first step, followed by 50% of fees prior to enrolment, and then followed up with the remaining balance, which can be spread across 9 monthly instalments. So whilst it is an extremely expensive outlay for students to study abroad, Lincoln is one of the more affordable options within the UK. That, matched with our high ranking, is an extremely interesting offer. So one thing that may interest our Turkish students is our Lincoln scholarships. We have specific scholarships set up for the Turkish market and for our international students coming from Turkey. So first and foremost, there's the £2,000 global undergraduate scholarship. So if you're a Turkish student looking to study here at Lincoln as an undergraduate, you will automatically get a £2,000 reduction in your fee. You don't have to do anything for this. As soon as you enroll, that will be taken off of your fees. It's exactly the same with our top-up scholarships. So if you are looking to enter at either year 2 or year 3, you will get £2,000 reduced of your yearly fee. That's the same again for the postgraduate scholarship. So £2,000 automatically taken off, and you don't have to do anything. That will just be administered as you arrive at Lincoln. Now, what's most interesting to our students coming from Turkey is our £5,000 postgraduate scholarship. So we would require a minimum GPA of 2.5 out of 4 in a bachelor's degree, and the submission of either a 300-word essay or a face-to-face interview with myself. And that can be either over Zoom or Skype or such platform, and will only take around about half an hour, and you get an answer at the end of that interview as to whether you've been successful or not, and you can be awarded your conditional £5,000 Turkey scholarship. We also offer the Lincoln Global 50% scholarship. This is aimed at high achieving students who demonstrate academic, extracurricular or personal endeavour, and this would need the submission of a 500-word essay. Now, just on the left of your screen, you'll hopefully see the application deadlines. So obviously round 1 is extremely close, but you are more than welcome to submit for round 2 and round 3. Those £5,000 postgraduate scholarships, please do contact me directly should you wish to undertake one of those. So moving on to accommodation at Lincoln, again, there's a bit of a theme running through with the University of Lincoln, which is our affordability and accessibility. Accommodation is no different, and we offer extremely affordable options for the UK market with regards to living costs. So again, you can see on your screen the map of the campus and the surrounding accommodation. So in red are our on-campus accommodation, which are typically aimed at our freshers, our year 1 students. Then in green, our off-campus university accommodation, and then in blue, our partnership halls. Now the theme here again is everything is extremely close, and you can walk to everywhere within around about 15 minutes. So with regards to costs for accommodation, for a single bedroom in halls, you're looking from between £3,300 a year to £6,000, and that's anything between a single bed with access to facilities right the way up to your own personal flat. If you were looking to live on a budget and go into a house share, then there are lots of options available. We advertise our partners at around about £85 to £95 per week, but we are aware that it is achievable to find yourself a room from around about £60 a week. We have a very thriving students' union here at Lincoln, and we have more than 130 sports clubs and societies to join, including football, cricket. We have our own individual international vice president who's here to help with all of your needs and help all of our international students ensure that they have everything they need. Lincoln as a city is extremely thriving. Lots of cafes, lots of bars, clubs, pubs, etc., including the largest music venue within the city, which is based right in the centre of the campus. So there's lots of things to support you here at Lincoln. So there's the Student Support Centre, there's the Student Wellbeing Centre, the English Language Centre, which is here all year round to assist with any needs you may have in understanding essay questions, writing essays, etc. Now there's the Careers and Employability Office, which can help you find part-time work if you're looking to work whilst studying. There's the accommodation services, and there's also the on-campus health centre. So doctors, nurses, you can get all your vaccinations, everything that you would need on campus. So I just wanted to have a quick chat with you about some of the courses we're offering. So at our postgraduate level, we are offering the MSc in Management. This is an extremely popular course with students from Turkey. And this also includes a professional practice year. So the course can be undertaken one of 2 separate ways, either just studying the course or studying the course and then going into a industry practice year straight after that. It follows a very interactive format. The course is not just a sit and listen and taught program. It's extremely all-encompassing, and hopefully you can see the core modules there on your right, which really shows the width and breadth of the course. We also include a lot of guest lectures and a lot of experts from the field coming in to speak to our students. Second course I wanted to talk to you about was the MSc in Agri-Food Tech. Again, something we've seen extremely popular in the recent years. So this is actually ranked in the top 200 in the world. Again, this includes a professional practice course with a 6-month work placement should the student choose to apply for it. This course is also industry accredited by the IEFT, and once again, field trips, guest speakers are all included within this. We also have our own specialist facilities with regards to the Agri-Food Tech course, which is the Rise Home campus just outside of the city, where we have a 200-hectare estate with working farm, woodlands, grasslands, water courses, lakes, etc. Whilst this is just outside of the city, the course does provide free transport to students to get to their classes, etc. on site. You can see just on the right the core modules. We very much see this course as a field to fork course, so everything from growing the crop right the way through to distribution, right the way through to sales, marketing, etc. It very much encompasses the whole route of growing crops and selling. And then finally, I just wanted to mention the MSc in International Hospitality Management. Again, this includes a professional practice year. This course is offered with 2 separate pathways. The students can either complete 1 year of study or undertake a 2nd year with the placement. There's also the opportunity to study in the UK and Malta. Again, field trips, industry links are all provided, and hopefully on the right you can see the full breakdown of core modules there. So just on that theme, courses with placement years. The MSc in Management, the MSc in Marketing, and the MSc in Accounting and Finance has been added. And below that, you can see the list of courses that already had work placements attached to them. So real-time updates. We are now running our enrolment right through to October. So our usual enrolment is the 14th of September. However, we are extending that through to the 26th of October, just to ensure that our students can get into the country and have enough time to get onto their courses. Admissions is fully online, so it should help with speed and convenience. And our references have gone down to a minimal process. With regards to those pre-sessional English classes I spoke about, those courses have been pushed a little bit later. So if you were needing to take part in a pre-sessional English course, it's a lot more easily accessible to do so. So just on the end, there's my contact details. Please do take down my email address, and feel free to contact me should you need anything. I will also post my email address in the chat box provided. If there were any questions at all, you wanted to type them into the questions, then please do feel free. I did notice that the link went there. I hope you didn't miss too much of the presentation. Please do let me know if that did cut out rather early.
Edward, maybe there will be questions. Let's wait for a few minutes and see. Now there is a question on the questions tab.
Yeah. Perfect. So the Turkey scholarship, that would be for taught programs, so in country. With regards to psychology and counselling courses, yes, we have postgraduate courses with regards to psychology. If you go onto the lincoln.ac.uk website, the full details are there. As opposed to that, if you email me at ebosworth@lincoln.ac.uk, I'll be more than happy to send you through as much information as possible with regards to that. Oh, yep. So with regards to the IELTS test, so the question is, if the medium of my bachelor's is in English, do I need an IELTS or something similar? If so, would it be considered? So you would still need to do an IELTS or similar. However, fortunately, we offer our own internal tests that are, and we will soon, within the next week, be offering tests over the internet as well. So I saw there was a question with regards to educational sciences. Yeah, we have a full width and breadth offering of science courses within our brand new science facilities. Again, if you go to the website at lincoln.ac.uk, there's a full breakdown of all the courses we offer there. But again, please do feel free to email me directly if you would like to hear any more detail about specific courses. With regards to PhD applications, you can apply directly to the university, and they then will put you in contact with the correct supervisors and course leaders. So with regards to the fees that I noted were per year. I understand obviously that is quite a considerable outlay financially. For the UK, we are extremely price competitive, and hopefully, if you're able to apply for one of those scholarships, that we'll be able to help you with regards to the fees. Oh, I see some questions on the chat as well. With regards to restrictions of external scholarships, I can only comment on the university scholarships that we offer, but we do give extremely fast responses with regards to those. If there were external scholarships that you wanted to ask any advice on, then yeah, please send me through some details and I can get that checked out for you. With regards to application for Masters and PhD, no, there's no charge for application. The first payment that you would make would be your cash deposit of £2,000 should you be coming to a tour program.
Edward, there is a few questions in the chat box too.
Oh, I'll just have a quick look, sorry. Oh, yep, sorry, with regards to the specific doctorates, that is something I would have to check for you, unfortunately. I don't have them. I don't have those available, and we would have to check with the specific program leaders. But if there was something specific that you were interested in, I've left my email just above, so I'd be more than happy to contact the admissions team or the program leader for you directly, should you wish me to do so. So with regards to nursing programs, there are nursing programs. We currently share our delivery with Nottingham University. However, our medical centre is actually being built as we speak. So come the beginning of the year, we should be open to accepting directly to us. But some programs are open currently and can be undertaken currently. Again, for a full list of those, please do contact me and I'll send you through the information. With regards to fully funded PhD programs, the University of Lincoln doesn't currently provide any. However, other universities, I'm not too sure as to which ones would. Perfect. Well, if that was all the questions, oh, one more. Not a problem at all. As I said, I've left my email address on that chat there. If there was anything I couldn't answer for you, please do not hesitate to drop me an email. If you would like any more information sent over about the city, about the university, more than happy to do so. And if you would like a one-to-one conversation about something specific, again, please feel free to do so.
Thank you very much, Edward. It was really beneficial for us.
No problem at all. Sorry it wasn't in my office and you had to put up with my study. I hope you are all keeping safe in Turkey, and hopefully we're all back to work and everything's fine pretty soon.
Thanks, and stay safe.
You too. Take care.
Bye.